Hello, good morning, everyone who's just joining us. We'll get started in a couple minutes. All right, we'll get started. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Chamber's second annual virtual job fair. Today, our sector is retail and hospitality. My name is Chelsea Parent, and I am the events coordinator here at the Greater Sudbury Chamber of Commerce. I would like to begin by acknowledging that we are in the Robinson Huron Treaty Territory, and the land on which we gather is a traditional territory of the Tikamekshing and Anishinaabe Wanpate First Nation and the ancestral homeland of the Métis Nation. Before we get started, I want to bring to your attention an exciting new project that the Chamber is launching next week, our free Chamber Perks mobile app. The Chamber Perks app was designed to help you, our valued Chamber members, connect with our network of over 700 plus local businesses and their 27,000 plus employees in our community. So how the Chamber app works, available for download for free next week on the App Store and on Google Play. So connect with 700 plus local businesses and their 27,000 plus employees. Receive notifications through the app of available perks and discounts from local Chamber members. Use the app to notify local Chamber topical events and advocacy that can help support your business. So reap the benefits of being part of the Sudbury community and use discounts and perks from retail stores to the restaurant and much more. So make sure to follow us on social media to keep updated with the launch of our app at Sudbury Chamber Perks on Facebook and Instagram. And don't forget to submit a discount or perk for your business today at sudburychamber.ca/chamber perk enrollment. All right, so hiring and job seeking amidst this pandemic is challenging and presents many barriers. To help address this challenge, we hope that this event in our Jobs in our Sudbury Portal should help assist our Chamber members in their workforce attraction efforts. The Jobs in Sudbury Portal is free for our members to post positions within their community, within their company, with the intent to track qualified and skilled job seekers here in the North. We encourage you to use the portal for your own jobs at sudburychamber.ca/jobs in Greater Sudbury. So I'd like to thank our event sponsors, College Boreal and 92.7 Rock, for their commitment to the virtual job fair as gold sponsors. And I'd also like to thank our service providers joining us today, who is Employment Options, Employ-moi, College Boreal, and Employment Options, Cambridge College. On behalf of our board and staff, I'd like to thank you for participating. And at this time, I would like to introduce our employers that are here with us today: Tutor Doctor, Staples, Hilton Garden Inn, Science North, and Desjardins. I would also like to mention to those joining us today on Zoom, if you have any questions for our employers, please use the chat below and we will have them answered after each employer presents. I would like to introduce our sponsor, 92.7 Rock. We have Shauna Prince, who has a short video to share with us.
Hi there, my name is Shauna Prince. I'm the content director of 92.7 Rock here in Sudbury. 92.7 Rock is owned by Rogers Sports and Media, and we're so pleased to team up with the Chamber to bring you this virtual job fair. I hope you find the job of your dreams today, and you can go to work not feeling like work every day like we do here at 92.7 Rock. They've given me a couple of minutes to talk to you about our station, and I'll try and keep it into 2 minutes, but trust me, I talk for a living, so this is going to be really hard. We have a brand new morning show. Drew Dalby and Brock Lewis, and Brock and Dalby in the morning is the show. And hanging out with them in the morning is like having a couple of beers with friends at a pub. They're so fun and easy to listen to, so join them from 5:30 till 9. Next up on our roster is Melanie Dahl. If you've been in Sudbury for any length of time, you know Melanie Dahl. She's a staple here. She's been with our station for over 30 years. She's the queen of rock and roll and the queen of of Sudbury. She has a couple of specialty shows to listen to every weekday at noon. We do the classic lunch, and then Sunday mornings she'll take you to church with the Church of Rock. Not only that, she's the president of the Sudbury Food Bank, who we team up with every year to do the Edgar Burton Food Drive and raise literal tons of food to support the food bank through the entire year. Greg Williams is our afternoon host. Greg has been here for over a decade. He's raising his young family here. He's an advocate for youth sports, and he's a high-level soccer referee as well. He runs charity marathons multiple times a year. He's that guy that a 10-minute mile just isn't good enough. Also on our lineup, we have Nick Liard with the news and sports every day, Sean Burke, Heather in the evenings. We have Ryan Lindsay and Lou McDonald on the weekends. So listen with us. It's like hanging out with friends. If you're ever considering a job with Rogers, we're always hiring. You can go to jobs.rogers.com and see if there's a fit for you. Thanks. Have a good day and good luck.
Perfect. That was great. Thank you, 92.7 Rock, for the great video. Okay, we'll keep going here. All right, so I'd like to start by introducing one of our service providers, Options Emploi by Collège Boreal, to help professionals reach their career goals. The floor is yours, Pierre. Oh, Pierre, you're on mute. There you go.
Bonjour tout le monde. Hi everyone. I will just give a French little speech, and in 30 minutes we'll have an English speech as well. Mon nom c'est Pierre Bourgoin et puis je suis agent chez Option Emploi. Nous avons des bureaux à Val-Caron, à Chelmsford et à Sudbury où nous offrons des services bilingues et gratuits pour les chercheurs d'emploi et les employeurs. Nous offrons actuellement des services dans nos bureaux sur rendez-vous car nous avons des limites de capacité sur place. Nous sommes également en mesure d'accompagner les demandeurs d'emploi et les employeurs par téléphone et par courriel. Nos services de demandeurs d'emploi comprennent un centre de ressources où les clients peuvent accéder à un ordinateur, une imprimante, une photocopieuse, un télécopieur. Nous offrons une assistance individuelle pour la rédaction d'un curriculum vitae, des lettres de motivation, les demandes d'emploi, la planification de carrière et les compétences en entretien d'embauche, une entrevue. Nous fournissons aussi des références aux employeurs et aux agences communautaires pour les services et le soutien. Et puis, selon les besoins financiers, certains clients peuvent accéder à des fonds pour le transport, l'équipement de protection individuelle, le PPI, et d'autres dépenses liées au démarrage d'un nouveau poste. Des essais d'emploi ou des stages peuvent être organisés en collaboration avec les employeurs locaux. Et puis, le programme Deuxième Carrière est géré par nos bureaux et fournit un financement aux candidats éligibles pour recevoir une formation. En ce qui concerne les employeurs, nous fournissons un aide au recrutement et à la présélection des candidats, ainsi qu'à la création d'offres d'emploi que nous partageons avec notre personnel sur notre site Web, avec nos clients et sur nos pages Facebook. Pour les candidats éligibles, nous offrons des subventions salariales pour compenser le coût de la formation des nouveaux employés, ainsi que la prime de signature d'apprentissage pour les nouveaux apprentis. La subvention Canada-Ontario pour l'emploi est gérée par nos bureaux et rembourse aux employeurs les dépenses admissibles associées à la formation des nouveaux employés et des employés existants. J'aimerais aussi mentionner que le Collège Boréal est à la recherche d'experts de l'industrie, de gens qualifiés pour enseigner à temps partiel et aux élèves postsecondaires en apprentissage. Ceci est une bonne opportunité de partager vos connaissances et d'entraîner la main-d'œuvre de demain. Les heures d'enseignement sont flexibles et il existe une grosse demande pour les enseignants en apprenti, en technologie, industrie minière et autres. Veuillez nous rencontrer pour plus de détails. Collège Boreal is also looking for part-time teachers, either in the mining industry, in the technology, apprenticeships. So just look at our website, collegeboreal.ca, to see the postings there. And also to find any information or contact information, you can go at onejob.ca and you'll be able to find our contact information there. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Pierre, for the great presentation. All right, I'd like to introduce our first employer. We have Tutor Doctor with us here today. And joining us from Tutor Doctor to share job opportunity is Véronique. So welcome, Véronique. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. So good morning, everyone. Bonjour tout le monde. My name is Véronique. I own Tutor Doctor here in Sudbury, and we're always hiring. So there's no actual hiring period for us. It's 24/7. And currently we're looking for tutors for all subjects. So French immersion, English, all languages really, math and sciences. I'm going to share my screen here real quick just to go over what we're looking for. So basically at Tutor Doctor, we have people that join us from all walks of life. I'll go through a few different personas of the ideal candidate for us. So first would be the university and college students. So if you're in second, third, or fourth year in biology programs, math programs, teaching programs, orthophonie, speech therapy, basically if you're in university and you feel like you'd be a good coach and mentor for our students, please apply. That would be awesome. We also have students who work, a part-time retail job. So they're already working 10, 12 hours a week. And then they're just looking for some extra experience to put on their resume in the teaching field. So with Tutor Doctor, you're not obligated to take on a large number of hours. We have tutors that literally will take on one student and make a huge difference in that student's life. And then we have other students that are looking for a little bit more hours. So if they're looking for 5 to 10 hours a week, depending on the location of the tutor and whether they're willing to do in person or online, we're able to accommodate as much as we can. And so, yeah, those are the first two. And then the second two would be our, there we go, our executives. So we also have executive people that work with us, such as accountants, engineers, people that specialize in HR, doctors, nurses, that are just looking to do a difference, like to make a difference on the side. So if that's you and you're interested in just kind of taking on a student or two, you can certainly send us over your resume. And last, but certainly not least, are retirees. So retired school teachers, retired engineers, basically in any field. Again, if you're comfortable teaching the subject matter, please call us to send us your resume. So there's a different way that you can apply. You can apply either by email. I'm going to put our email in the chat here as to where to send your resume. You can also visit tutordoctor.com/Sudbury and then fill out the application there. I believe it says become a tutor. Or you can also call us at 705-523-0100. We'd love to hear from you and to look over your resume and then to book an interview. A few things you need to apply. All of our tutors require criminal background checks, so we do require that. And if you have your own vehicle, then you can certainly do sessions in person. However, with the COVID protocols in place, we're experiencing a large number of people that are also wanting to do online tutoring. So if you live in an outskirt town, or if you live in Sturgeon, or if you live in North Bay, or anywhere north of Sudbury, we service all of the north. So Cochrane, Timmins, Kapuskasing-Hurst, everything north of us. We are the ones that service that. So if you're interested in doing some online tutoring and you live in the north, we'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, if you're interested in doing in person, please apply as well. And we'll be sure to book an interview within the next week. So thank you so much. If there's any questions, you can either type them in the chat or just ask away. Thank you.
Great. Thank you for the great presentation, Véronique, and all the great opportunities that Tutor Doctor has to offer. So I'll give it a minute for some questions to come in. I have a question. What does the hiring process look like?
So the first part would be to send in your resume with the application if you're doing it from online. Otherwise, you can also just call us to send your resume that way. Then we would book an interview, which is all done virtually right now, so via Zoom. We would fill out an application together, go over all the subjects and grades that you're comfortable tutoring, look over your experience, talk about whether you're interested in tutoring special needs. So basically, we'd go through a number of questions. From there, Tiffany and I I put a lot of thought in who we match up with who. So if you do end up joining our team, we don't just match you with the student due to proximity. When we match our students with our tutors, we want to make sure that it's a good compatible fit in terms of personality, location, qualifications, teaching, learning style. That's all super, super important. So if ever, you were to accept a student, you start working with them and you do not feel like it's a good compatible fit, we ask that you let us know right away. We can always pull you out, put somebody else in. All right. So it's a very personalized approach that we take with our tutors and students. So that's basically how the hiring process works.
Great. Thank you for sharing. We have another question here. Are you accepting applicants outside of Canada?
If they're legally able to work in Canada, yes. Our tutors work as independent contractors, so they are not employees. So if they are overseas though, but legally able to work in Canada, then certainly, yes.
Okay, great. So one more question. Are interviews being done in person or virtually?
Everything is done virtually right now, so via Zoom. So once you submit your application, we'll call you to book a time slot, and then we'll send you a Zoom link.
Perfect. Okay, thank you, Veronique, so much for sharing today about Tutor Doctor's job opportunities.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. All right, so we have Staples, who is also here with us today to share some opportunities. Thank you, Lorraine, for joining us.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So my name is Lorraine Robinson. I'm the general manager of Staples at 1399 Marcus Drive in Sudbury. So a lot of people like to know what it's like to work at Staples. So number one, it's fun, it's exciting, it's collaborative, encouraging. We have a diverse environment. And Staples is on a journey to become the working and learning company. So we're a company that's committed to being dynamic, inspiring partners for our customer. We currently have a number of opportunities within Sudbury posted that we are looking for individuals who are curious, approachable, passionate, and solution finders. The values of Staples and what we really want to exude on a daily basis is that, number one, we own it. Our associates need to be accountable, responsible, and act with urgency. And we bring our best every day. It's how we play, it's how we win with our customers. Secondly, we are partners, not only with our customers, our associates, our community, and we offer more than just products and services. So we have one common goal, and that's to deliver solutions to our customers, allowing them to turn their goals into reality. We are one team. So we do great things because we empower and embrace the opportunities to work together. So again, within our four walls, outside of our four walls. And we care. We create a community through meaningful experiences and relationships with every person that comes into our building. So one of the things that we're looking for is individuals who would appreciate those values and exhibit those values and show passion and curiosity. So within Sudbury, we have a number of initiatives within the community. So number one, we believe in education. Staples has provided $22,000 in scholarships awarded through Staples Canada, which is available to not only our associates, but family members of our associates. And within our community at work, we run a number of initiatives throughout the year. This fall, through our back to school drive, between our two stores in Sudbury, we raised over $5,000 for local schools through the Kiwanis Club. So with partnering with them, the money will be disseminated throughout schools in our community. And also in supporting of our associates, things that associates can look forward to is number one, rewards and recognition. So performance bonuses, a rewards points program, and there are many perks to working for Staples. So there is Staples discounts, 10, 15, and 25% off discounts within store for associates. We have third-party vendor discounts as well. So associates get to take opportunities for cell phone discounts, insurance discounts, a network bonus referral program. So for those associates with us that refer new members coming aboard, there's a bonus program for that, as well as learning and development. So So learning is constant. And we have a learning and development program, stored leadership program, and tuition reimbursement. We have 2 locations in Sudbury, one at 1399 Marcus Drive, and the second at 747 Notre Dame Avenue in Sudbury. Our new location on Marcus Drive actually was a relocation. We moved locations and moved up the hill beside PetSmart and Dollar Tree, and it is a brand defining store. So for anybody who hasn't seen it, it's a brand new Staples, which is very, very exciting. In addition, incentives for associates are health and dental benefits. We also have an employee family assistance program, as well as an associate share fund. So there's lots going on. Staples is not about 4 walls. It's not about a physical retail building. We have Staples Preferred for preferred business members to receive discounts on solution shop programs and products, as well as Staples Professional. So within our company, we have a wealth of support and a wealth of opportunities for new associates to grow and gain new opportunities within our company. So for anyone who would like more information or would like to apply, all postings are on Staples careers, and applications would be received through there. The interview process starts off with applying for the position, giving us as much information as possible, and a telephone interview followed by an in-person interview. So again, curious, approachable, passionate solution finders. If you fit those qualifications, then we really want you to be part of Staples.
Great. Thank you so much, Lorraine, for sharing. I'll give it a couple seconds to see if we have any questions for Lorraine. I'll ask, oh, here's one right now. Okay, so Lorraine, are you accepting any applicants that are outside of Canada?
So yes, applying through staples.ca, there are qualifying questions, and just like Tutor Doctor, if they're legally able to work within Canada, we certainly will accept applications for that.
Okay, great. All right. What kind of experience are you looking for?
Specific experience is not absolutely necessary. We are looking for people with the right attitude. And that attitude, again, is everything. So we are looking for members to become part of a team that provides solutions to customers. So we have different areas. We have customer service representatives, we have technology, we do solution shop print, there's receiving, there's aisles, there's a wealth of different opportunities, and certainly based upon people's personalities and experiences, there would be a fit.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Lorraine, for sharing. All right. All right, okay, so I would like to introduce our second last employer, which is Hilton Garden Inn, and joining us from Hilton Garden Inn this morning is Lisa Jones. So welcome, Lisa.
Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good, we're doing great, thank you. I'm here with our executive chef. I apologize, I'm on my phone because can't get Zoom on these Hilton computers. We are currently hiring for several different departments at the hotel. Front desk being one. We do need a full-time person that could work flexible hours. Of course, we're a hotel, so we run 24/7. And looking for somebody with that really dynamic personality and, just that knows how to say hello and greet people. That would be the most important thing. Everything else we can teach them, system side and all that. We have really great training. Everything's paid for. We have ongoing training with Hilton as well. You can literally take courses for the rest of your life if you want, and learn the hotel business while you're working and earning money as well, which is really great. Really dynamic team in place right now that you would be joining, and then that would kind of put you under their wings and show you the way. We are also hiring, I'll let Chef speak to that, for our restaurant and bar, which is quite busy, and it's Sudbury's best hidden gem, and looking to beef up our staff on that side as well. So I'm gonna let Chef jump in here. Hopefully you can see him okay. There he is.
Good morning, everyone. Hello.
Hi.
We're looking for some industry leaders to join our team, front of the house and back of the house. Obviously, industry standards, industry knowledge is preferable. We have some upscale menus as well as room service menus. Our restaurants and banquets serve about close to 90 people in our restaurants and up to 100 people within our banquet facility. So we're looking for front of the house veterans that are looking to come on to a nice dynamic team and grow within the Hilton brand.
Yeah, so with that being said, what kind of works for us is because we're so hands-on, it's so people-driven. We're asking anybody that is interested in these various positions, and obviously pay scales vary based on the department that they apply for, but we'd like to think we offer a very competitive compensation due to what's happening in the world. But it's really important that we connect with them. So we are asking anybody that is interested in joining the Hilton Garden team that's growing so quickly to come in between next Tuesday between 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. To come in person with a resume. So myself and the chef and Corey can meet with them and just have a drop-in. If there is an interest in a connection, we would certainly give them a full tour of the hotel, and they could see actually the team that they would be joining and the organization as well, and kind of take it from there type thing. We're very hands-on here, so that works for us better than an email or anything like that. It's the connection we get when we meet with the people that really counts the most.
Great. Thank you so much for sharing. Lisa and
Yeah.
Chef, nice to meet you.
Thank you. Thanks for joining.
Is it all these job positions that you're hiring for right now? Is there a certain website that they can visit to see a list of these positions, or would you rather them come in and speak with you and meet with you in person?
Yeah, honestly, experience has taught us since we opened the best way is for them to actually come in. And now that the world's slowly opening back up, that's definitely the way that works best. And it saves time for them and it saves time for us as well.
Okay, great. If you could leave that in the chat also, those dates and times that you're interested in, that way I could send it all to everybody and then they have it with them. That'd be perfect. Thank you. So we have a couple questions coming in. Lisa, do you hire high school students, part-time work?
Yeah, we do. We obviously have to go by their school schedule. So we do have a lot in housekeeping. We do have a lot of housekeepers that are full-time students, of course, because the weekend work works for them as well. So we definitely are open to that for sure. We do have a couple of college students too that it's worked out really, really well for.
Okay, great. So how would the hiring process go? I know you mentioned that you like when people come in directly and meet with you. After they meet with you, what would be the next step?
After the meet with myself, Chef, or Corey, honestly, if we like what we see, they like what they see, we typically hire on the spot, to be honest with you. We know we're in a very aggressive job market, and we know staff is few and far between. So that's the majority of the team that's been hired here. Literally, that's how they were. It's a connection again, right? As goofy as that sounds, it's very much about that in the hotel world for sure. So it's not nothing complicated. It's not like a 5-step interview process or anything like that. Obviously for Chef, he's looking for certain qualifications for the kitchen. It's a full kitchen, it's a busy kitchen. So I could let him speak to that more for sure, and kind of take it from there.
Great. Thank you so much for sharing and clarifying.
No problem.
All right. One more question. Are you accepting applications outside of Canada?
Yes, we've looked at that for sure. We actually have a couple of people here from outside Canada.
Great. Thank you so much for sharing with us today, Lisa and Jeff. That was great.
All right. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So we also have Cambrian College Employment Options here with us to share the services that they offer. So welcome to Melanie.
Thank you, Chelsea. Hello, everyone. I'm an employment consultant and job developer with Employment Options Cambrian College, co-located with Collège Boreal at our offices in Balcarron and Chelmsford. We offer free bilingual services for job seekers and employers. Employment Options Cambrian College is also located in Espanola and Little Current. At the present time, we are providing services in our offices by appointment since we have on-site capacity limits. We are also able to support job seekers and employers by phone and email. Our services for job seekers include a resource center where clients can access a computer, printer, photocopier, and fax machine. We offer one-on-one assistance with resume writing, cover letters, job applications, career planning, and interview skills. We work closely with many employers and can provide referrals for job openings. We also refer job seekers to government-funded training opportunities, such as pre-apprenticeship programs, as well as community agencies for services and support. Depending on financial need, some clients can access funds for transportation, personal protective equipment, and other expenses related to starting a new position. Job trials and work placements can be arranged in collaboration with local employers. The Second Career Program is managed through our offices and provides funding for eligible candidates to receive training. With respect to employers, we provide assistance with recruitment and candidate screening, as well as creating job postings, which we share among our staff and on our website and Facebook page. For eligible candidates, we offer wage subsidies to offset the cost of training new employees, as well as the apprenticeship signing bonus for new apprentices. The Canada-Ontario Job Grant is managed through our offices and reimburses employers for eligible expenses associated with training new or existing employees. Our program is funded by the Ontario government and all of our services are completely free. Employment Options can be reached by phone, email, LinkedIn, or Facebook. You can find the contact information for all sites at onejob.ca. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Melanie, for sharing that very helpful information. All right, so now it's time to hear from Science North on their job opportunities. And here with us from Science North is Edwina, Anne-Marie, and Rebecca. So welcome.
Hi, thanks so much for having us. So I'm Anne-Marie Wilkie. I'm an Organizational Development Officer at Science North.
I'm Edwina Tupei, and I'm an Organizational Development Officer at Science North as well.
So we do have a PowerPoint presentation that we're going to share. All right. Science North opened its doors in 1984. We are currently Canada's second and 8th largest science center. So Science North is at 100 Ramsey Lake Road, features 4 floors of hands-on exhibits, things like the human body, space, technology, engineering, nature, biology. And we also even showcase our own exhibits, for example, in the special exhibits hall. We have an on-site restaurant, we have a gift shop. Dynamic Earth, which is at 122 Big Nickel Road, is our Earth Science Center, where individuals can learn about, for example, the formation of the Sudbury Basin, experience going underground in a mine. You're 7 stories underground, which is a really cool experience. And even in the warmer months, enjoy our outdoor science park. Science North also has an office in Thunder Bay, where they're involved with school programming, First Nations outreach, PA Day programming. They do a thing called Nerd Nights, and a lot of First Nations outreach. Science North, though, is not just a science center. We're involved in so much more. So, for example, we deliver science-based summer camps to communities. Pre-COVID, we were in 30+ communities. For example, from Kenora to Parry Sound, and pretty far north as well. We deliver outreach and programming at festivals. So, for example, the image right on screen shows a couple of our staff scientists either getting ready to roll out to a festival or actually at a festival. We might do things at public libraries, in provincial parks. We also have northern nature training. So, for example, if you've ever visited the 2nd floor at Science North or the 4th floor in the prototype lab, we have experiences like that in a few different communities, Kenora, Dryden, Timmins, St. Marie, North Bay, and even there's one in Niagara Falls, which is really cool. Science is also involved in the fabrication of exhibits. And we created our own exhibits. So more recently, we had the Science of Ripley's, believe it or not, we've had the Science Guinness World Records, Wild Weather, Arctic Voices. We've even had our exhibits travel, not just in North America, but beyond. So for example, China and even Australia, which is super cool. Our spaces at Science North and Dynamic Earth are even rented out for different events, corporate weddings, conferences, and more. We also feature an after-school kids program for school-age children. We collaborate with a variety of community partners, so things like Northern Ontario School of Medicine, Public Health and Sudbury Districts, Laurentian University, and even Northern City of Heroes program, which we have been trying to teach or help spread the word about hands-only CPR. Our virtual presence has increased dramatically since COVID-19. To work at Science North, though, you don't have to have a science background. A lot of people think, oh, you know what, if I'm not into science, I shouldn't even look at it. Again, from the list that I've described in different ventures, you can see there's a lot more going on. We are all known as Blue Coats, and that's actually something we're known as worldwide, which is really cool, considering that some people don't even know where Sudbury, Ontario is, but they'll be like, oh, I've heard of Blue Coats. No day is ever boring here at Science North because we're into so much. We could have staff, for example, working with animals, helping set up and deliver exploding science shows, designing exhibits, and support staff. So we do our press releases. We have a finance team. We, human resources is in front of you right now. It's a fast-paced environment with tight deadlines. We like to seize opportunities, so we are agile and nimble, and there's always something new and exciting at Science North. It's really a team environment here. We do a lot of collaborating, whether it's within the team, cross units, and we currently have a lot of opportunities available. So, for example, website.
Yes.
So, careers or sciencenorth.ca/careers will bring you to kind of the image that we are looking at, and then we actually have a whole slew of positions. One. And there's just so many to talk about. So for example, we are looking for someone to help out with our grounds and maintenance. There's always lots to do as we are a sizable property. We're also looking for a recruiter. So working with our team directly, posting job ads, working with hiring managers, scheduling interviews, all that fun. And there's a new initiative or newer initiative that my colleague will chat with you about. Yeah.
Sorry, just
Okay.
So our new initiative, it's called the Great Northern Ontario Roadshow. And with the Great Northern Ontario Roadshow, it's to help re-energize tourism in communities and local economies across the North. Through this project, Science North will showcase cultural, art, heritage, culinary, and recreational tourism opportunities that exist in Northern Ontario. We have quite a few positions that are linked to this new initiative, and it's all on our Science North website, which is sciencenorth.ca/careers.
So this is actually the website. So when you visit sciencenorth.ca/careers, you will click on job opportunities. And it usually takes a second to load, but there are a whole slew of things right now that we are recruiting for. So for example, if you see a position you're interested, you could simply click apply. You do have to set up an account, but it's pretty easy. And once you set up an account, applying to multiple positions is fairly straightforward. If you wanted to read more about the positions, by clicking more, you can see those details.
Hey, thank you so much. Okay, so I'll leave some room for some questions. We have a question that is asking, will you accept candidates from outside of Canada?
So individuals need to be eligible to work in Canada in order to be considered for any of our positions.
Of course, thank you. How does the hiring process work?
So it does vary a little bit depending on the job. For example, frontline positions might only be one interview, either in person or over Zoom. Our higher level positions, so for example, let's say staff science climate action, usually there are multiple rounds, at least 2. And so sometimes there is some sort of presentation or assignment also as part of the interview process.
Perfect, thank you. Are interviews being done in person or virtually?
It depends. There have been a few in person. The majority, though, have been done virtually at this time.
Okay, thank you. So we will have one more question. Do you hire high school students?
Yes, so although right now it doesn't necessarily reflect on our website right this second, we do have a lot of high school and university students that work our frontline positions. So those could be the blue coats that are interacting with their visitors on the floor. They could work at our front desk. So for example, when individuals come to purchase tickets, and working in our restaurant elements, our gift shop wizards. I would say during peak season, probably half, if not more, of our workforce are frontline staff that are high school students or post-secondary age.
Great, thank you for sharing. Looks like we have room for one more. Can we just drop in with a resume?
So no, Science North is, well, our hours are typically on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays from 10 to 4. I mean, you could, but the best chance for selection is to apply online. And the reason is all hiring managers have access to the applicants in the position. If you hand in paper, sometimes things get lost in the shuffle. It doesn't make it to the appropriate individual in a timely manner. So applying online is by far the best. There is an email on our careers page where if people have specific questions or maybe have difficulties, computers can be fun sometimes. So emailing us at careers@sciencenorth.ca. Edwina and I are 2 of the individuals that respond to emails there. So we're always happy to connect with someone that way as well.
Great, thank you so much for sharing all the job opportunities that are available at Science North.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Of course. All right, so our last employer for our job fair today is Desjardins, and joining us from Desjardins is Marie-Eve, so take it away.
Thank you. I'm just going to share my screen. Just give me 1 second.
No problem.
Perfect. So I do have a quick presentation. It's just for, I'm just going to let you guys know what we stand for, what we are, things like that. Just 1 second. Just having some difficulties. Perfect. So Desjardins is Desjardins is the largest cooperative financial group in northern North America. We're also the largest employer in the country, one of the largest employers in the country. We offer a full range of financial products and services. Desjardins brings together expertise in wealth management, personal and damage insurance, asset management, capital, and we offer services to businesses of all sizes. So currently we have 49,000 employees and 5,000 officers to contribute to maintaining its leading position in the online and mobile banking services. Desjardins Group is a corporate citizen that puts people first. This is just a quick picture. Desjardins in numbers. We have 7.5 million members and clients. Again, 49,000 employees. We have the largest ATMs network in Quebec. And we also have 219 service centers in Quebec and Ontario. So this is just to show you that members are always at the top. We answer to our members. We're not owned we are owned by the members. They have shares within our CAIS. So our members are always at the heart of all our decisions. This is just a quick map of our service centers where we're located. And these are a quick overview of the roles that we are looking currently to fill in the northern region and Sudbury. We're also always looking for tellers. The teller serves members who require assistance with banking transaction. The teller advises and assists members and clients and provides them with solution and general information on Desjardins Group's service offer. We're also always looking for financial advisors and wealth management advisors. They're responsible for developing and maintaining lasting, healthy relationship with our members and clients. They offer advice that fits every client's unique financial situation. If you are interested in this position, you drive results by recommending investments and products for our members, and you will be working with various partners and experts to develop different strategies that meet the client's needs. So how to apply at Desjardins? It's a very quick and easy process. It's important to check the jobs offered and the eligibility criteria. You need to be bilingual if you want to work in Ontario. You can submit your application for positions that interest you, and then a recruiter will contact you if your application is selected. And then it varies a little bit by job postings, but typically a recruiter will have a quick phone screening with you, will have a conversation with you, and then you will be set up for an interview, and it's typically done through Teams. I've added the link to reach to see our careers that are currently available. And that's basically it. Does anyone have any questions or comments?
Great, thank you. So I'll give a minute or so to let some questions come in.
Absolutely.
All right. So are you accepting applicants outside of Canada?
You need to be authorized to work in Canada, but we do our interviews online. So we have interviewed people previously that were out of the country, and that wasn't an issue.
Okay, great, thank you. So we have a question coming in that you mentioned previously, but do applicants is it mandatory that you need to be bilingual and have to know English and French?
Absolutely. So Desjardins is a French employer, so we do require our candidates to be bilingual because we also serve English members and clients.
Okay, great, thank you. On the website that you listed, is it just for Sudbury locations or is there other locations listed?
So it's for all it's for every location. It's for our whole movement. So we're located very diverse. Like we have a lot of locations, and you can access all our job postings through that website.
Great, thank you. We have one more question, and it's asking, do you hire high school students?
Sometimes we do as tellers. It really depends on the needs of our service centers. We do encourage college students to apply as their schedule is a little bit more flexible, but we do hire the odd high school students if needed, especially in the northern regions. We do have high school students.
Okay, thank you for clarifying. Thank you so much, Marie-Ève, for sharing the opportunities at Desjardins with us today.
Thanks.
All right, so that wraps up our virtual job fair. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for joining us today for our retail and hospitality sector. And a warm thank you goes to our service providers for helping us bridge the employment gap. So Employment Options, Emploie-moi, Collège Boreal, and Employment Options, Cambrian College. I'd also like to thank our event sponsors, Collège Boreal and 92.7 Rock, and to our employers who joined us today with all the great presentations. We had Tutor Doctor, Staples, Hilton Garden Inn, Science North, and Desjardins. A friendly reminder to those searching for jobs in the greater Sudbury area, please check out our jobs portal on our website at www.sudburychamber.ca. And this concludes the final day for our 3-day virtual job fair. So thank you for joining us today. And if you joined on the previous days as well, stay well and good luck in your next job opportunity, and all the best to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.